I got my hair done back on June 9th and I loved my hair. I took my hair out in the middle of July. This is the first video that I did where I have all the information, all the links. Click in the description box down below or right up above. Let's get started. Can you reuse the human hair on your boho braids? Well, I spent hundreds of dollars on this hair, so today we're gonna go ahead and find out. So last month I did a video that got 2 million views. I'm gonna put it right here, showing you where I got the hair from. Took you guys along the entire process, right? I got the hair from Lugo's Hair. I spent a total of $360, rush shipping, so that's why it was a little pricier. However, if you are in New York, go ahead and pick it up to avoid the shipping fee. And yeah, it's been about a month and a half since I've had my hair braided. So we're almost making 2 months come August 9th. But today we're gonna go ahead and take it out and I'm gonna show you guys every step along the way. For the first step, what I suggest is to actually wash your hair. I know, it sounds crazy. Why are we washing our hair if we're taking it out, right? The hair is bulk hair, meaning that it comes basically like how a bundle will come, but with the weft cut off. You have a bunch of individual loose strands, right? Kind of like braiding hair, but in human hair form. Do you know how hard that would be to wash the actual hair? Like this, like once it's out of my braids, it's gonna be a hot mess and like the hair's gonna get everywhere. Instead, it's just easier for me to wash the hair while the hair is in the braids, go ahead and detangle it and go ahead and shampoo it and then save it for next time. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair. I'm gonna wash, detangle, shampoo, and then head over to my braiders. And we're gonna go ahead and take this out. As you guys can see, in the initial video, there is glue on the ends of the hair. That was to make sure that the hair does not like unravel. The braid is synthetic and all the pieces falling out of the hair, including the end, is human hair. That's why it looks so good. However, if you want, you can braid from the root human hair. I'll have a whole Q&A video, so I'm not gonna get into detail with that, but I do have to go and I am in a rush. So I need to go wash my hair. Let's go ahead. So this is the amount of hair that has come out of this portion of my head. As you can see, it's a great amount. This is Missy. She does not offer a takedown service, but she did do it for this video for me. Her Instagram is Braids and Beyond, and I'll have the link to her Instagram down below for you guys. But I want to show you guys how to do this in real time. So you're going to use a parting comb because the top part of the parting comb is pointy. If you don't have it, just use a regular rat tail comb. You're gonna go ahead and comb out the glue. It might look like she's pulling my hair, but I promise you guys, she's not. You really just wanna get the comb through that portion of the glue. And as you can see, the piece of the hair already came out so easily. You're gonna go ahead and lay it down neatly because you wanna make sure it's all just uniformed. You want to make it easier for yourself if you ever have to reuse this hair. Just be really intentional about how you're laying down the hair pieces so that it's all uniformed. I did go ahead and speed up this part, but throughout the video, there are many parts that are very slowed down and showing you guys how the braids were done. I gave you guys a closer look as to how each braid is done. As mentioned in my first video, each braid is slightly different. Some braids have 4 pieces, some braids have 3, some have 2, some have 1. They all basically like alternate throughout the head. So I decided to use this video to answer a couple of you guys' questions. I asked you guys on Instagram and I kind of rounded up all the DMs that I've gotten. So starting off with the first question is, can you reuse the hair? And as you guys see, I have the hair all laid out. It's neat and it still looks completely usable. This hair did cost a good amount, okay? For braiding hair, well, for human hair, it did cost $340, as I mentioned before, or $320, and then $40 for shipping because I had to rush ship it. But that was for only 2 bundles, which was 8 ounces. And that's typically all you'll need for a hairstyle like this, unless you're gonna braid the actual braid with human hair. So I did synthetic braid and I did human hair pieces throughout the hair. So if you're gonna braid the hair, the actual braid with human hair, yes, you might need more hair, and therefore you will be paying more than $320. So keep that in mind. If you do live in the New York area, you can pick up the hair. That is an option. If not, go ahead and ship it. And then I think shipping should be between $20 for regular or $15, I'm not sure. But yeah. So yes, with the hair being reusable, you can also wash it. As I mentioned before in the beginning of the video, I did wash the hair with my braids in before I got to my braider. And then towards the end of the video, I will be showing you guys how to actually wash the hair outside of my braids. Like once I finish all the hair, once I finished taking out all the braids, we did wrap it into a scrunchie and washed it in the sink. So watch towards the end. The next question, exactly how much hair did I save? Now, I'm not sure how much hair I saved because I did not weigh it, but it was a great amount, okay? It's very thick, but if I had to say or eyeball it, I would think that I might need about 2 more ounces to further do a full head of braids, or maybe even 1 ounce, because I did. So basically what happened was the first 2 rows of my hair, you can see they look a little like, you know, amateurish. I did braid those over myself, and I kind of messed up the hair a little bit. I put too much glue, so we did have to cut some of the pieces, but we didn't want to like save those because they weren't as long as the other pieces. However, if you go to a professional and don't do what I did, then you should be fine with saving as much hair as possible. Also, the hair is going to shed as you're brushing it out after you've taken out all the hair. So keep in mind you are losing strands there. So you might need about an extra 1 to 2 bundles. Or I'm sorry, 1 to 2 ounces. Is this style high maintenance? Yes. I cannot stress this enough. This hairstyle is extremely high maintenance. And when I say extremely high maintenance, you know, that's actually me exaggerating, because I didn't do much to my hair, to be honest. The most I did was wash my hair, and I probably brushed it and detangled it like maybe every 3 to 4 to 5 days, unless I was really going somewhere. But I didn't have to detangle it because it looked really good in its natural state anyways. But I would say high maintenance, meaning when you wash it, yes, you will have to take the time out to detangle it. I do have a video on Instagram or in my YouTube shorts where I'm showing you guys exactly how to wash it in the shower and detangle it. That's the only maintenance I really had to deal with. I do oil my human hair every day with a very lightweight oil. And what else do I do? That's basically it. But I say this because braids, you think of braids, you think of just the hair braided, right? Now, I can't wear sew-ins for the moment because my scalp is just not agreeing with it. But I decided to have so much hair out because I wanted my hair to look like a sew-in, but then I also wanted to have braids as well. So the happy medium was to have more human hair left out, just so that I could feel like I have a sew-in, but I also have the ease of braids when you come closer to the scalp. So it's higher maintenance than regular knotless braids. Now, if you don't get human hair, it will be extremely high maintenance. So thankfully, I did go ahead and invest in his hair, so I didn't have to do much. I really didn't. The average person who doesn't want to even touch their hair within 2 weeks, you're gonna need to actually brush it. Are gypsy / boho braids a good option for vacation? Absolutely. I think it's a great hairstyle for vacation. I wore it in the beach, in the pool, and it dried so beautifully. So it was easy to tangle, it was easy to work with, it looked pretty when it air dried. I highly recommend for vacation. And how do you take care of this style? It's simple. Cover it at night. Every now and then oil it so that it's like nice and soft. It stays soft. If you're going in the pool or the beach, do put conditioner in your hair before you enter the pool or beach. Make sure it's not a harmful conditioner. And I think that's basically all I did. I did oil my scalp to make sure my scalp was nice and moisturized throughout. But don't put a lot of oil on the hair. It has to be very lightweight, you guys. So this is all the hair that was left over. Macy is putting it into a scrunchie, and it was actually a lot, guys. I don't know if it looks like a lot to you guys, but it was a lot. So we managed to save this much. So yes, you can use, even if it's not this brand, you can use any kind of human hair and just take it out properly. That means you cannot cut. You cannot cut the actual hair as you're taking it out. You have to actually comb out the braids. And this took about 3 hours in total. But yeah, that was that. Now we're going to go ahead and condition, since I already shampooed it at home. So I didn't condition it at home. I only shampooed it before I came to her. So she's going ahead, she's conditioning it. I think she put a teeny bit of shampoo, but it's mostly conditioner, and she's just running her fingers through it. She is going to comb it later on, and then she is going to brush it out a little bit. Look at those little pieces, just drag that out, throw it out, or add it back to the bundle as she's doing. But I absolutely love this hairstyle, you guys, and I did go ahead and get some more hair from Lugo's hair. So I did do some more boho braids, gypsy braids, sorry, we're going to call it gypsy braids. I did some gypsy braids with Missy. Missy is my regular braider, okay? I only tried a new braider because I was pressed for time, and I kind of didn't want to sit in the chair for that long. So just being honest, I wanted to see if I could get my hair done in 4 hours, which is, you know, it was done. But I love Missy. I'm booked my appointment ahead of time, and one of the greatest stylists in Georgia. Highly recommend, good customer service, and her work is always amazing. So yeah, this is my hair now, and we're gonna go ahead and wash it. I was gonna add it to this video, but I'm gonna save it for another one. So I'll see you guys in my next gypsy braid video. Thanks for watching.